Hello, Real Schoolers! How are we today? Hi-ho, and welcome to Real School. I am your guest host for this evening, Muppet Win Johnson. Ladies. Real Schoolers, you're probably wondering, why did Michael Win Johnson bring in a guest host? I mean, he is the most charming, intelligent, and, dare I say, good-looking host out there on YouTube. Why bring in a guest? Well, let's face it. Number one, I am just as charming and, dare I say, good-looking as Michael Win Johnson, except I'm about 1/4 of his stature. As you can see, I have Michael Win Johnson's amazing head of hair. I also have his artsy and hipster-esque soul patch. Ah, yes. And, well, quite frankly, you'll discover I'm just as funny. But the real reason he brought me in was he knew damn well that if he were to show clips, as he usually does, from the new Muppets movie, that Disney would probably own his ass by the end of the week. That's where I come in. Not only are we trying something new and exciting for today's review, but, as you can see, I don't have an ass. This is Real School.
Why are there so many songs about Real School?
The Muppets coming back years after being off the big screen is, well, for lack of a better word, ballsy. I don't have those either. Tex Richman, the villain of the Muppets, says it best, that the world is cynical, harsh, and quite frankly, there's not a lot of place in it anymore for the Muppets. When they were at their peak in the 70s and early 80s, it was a much different time, where guys who danced, sang, and acted were real men, and could usually do all three very well. 70s and 80s children grew up on the best TV around. I mean, think about it. Fraggle Rock, Transformers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Thundercats, the list goes on. These were happy times. And the 2011 Muppets bring that all back. Right off the bat, the adorable Amy Adams and Jason Segel, who wrote and stars, brings us a simpler world. And guess what? As soon as you are put in that world, the smile never leaves your face. That was a smile, folks. Sorry, that's the best I can do. The songs are fun, there are tons of celebrity cameos, the laughs keep coming, and it's great to see all the old classic Muppets again. Even obscure ones like Link, Beauregard, Scooter, who we haven't seen for a while, Dr. Strangepork, Marvin Suggs, Wayne and Wanda, and one of this guy's favorite obscure Muppets, Uncle Deadly. What a weird dude. Who likes Uncle Deadly? Segel and the other screenwriter, Nicholas Stoller, do an amazing role balancing the old with the new and introduce new favorites, Walter and 80s Robot. In fact, 80s Robot was so funny, I have to give it this episode's for the win. But it was a perfect balance of nostalgia and giving the Muppets the nod they would get in the 21st century. It was almost like when Clint Eastwood made Unforgiven. It was meta, in the sense it made you realize they were making a film about them being passé, when they, in fact, were passé. Whoa. I think that just blew my mind. One sad side note to the film was that most of the original Muppeteers are either gone or didn't want to do the film. Steve Whitmire and Dave Goelz, who is Gonzo, are aboard, but Jerry Nelson didn't want anything to do with it. And neither did arguably the Muppets' right-hand man, no pun intended, Frank Oz. In fact, Whitmire reportedly was close to dropping out as well, and wanted to take his name off the pick, but changed his mind in the end, knowing that Disney wouldn't care. But I don't see why. I thought it was a great, sweet film, and a loving tribute to men like Richard Hunt, and of course, Jim, who are sadly missed in this movie. Although, Chris Cooper's rap scene may have them rolling in their graves. In fact, the audience's reaction, looked something like this. On a side note, and to give you a little plot, Chris Cooper's evil Tex Richman threatens not only to take the Muppet studio, but the Muppet name as well, and use it however he pleases. I thought that was an interesting embodiment of a real-life mega corporation. No, not that one. Closer. Oh, there it is. Ironic, isn't it? Anyways, it goes without saying, but the Muppets isn't earn it. And this holiday season, it's a no-brainer. Go see it. Hell, I did, and I don't even have a brain. Until next episode, school's out. And one of this guy's, I didn't even open my mouth. Stupid Christmas tree. I'll kill you. Good thing they're unbreakable. See, that's what you get, pal. Now, see, look, continuity is going to be completely different. The ornaments are going to go missing.